Hi guys, hope all of you are doing well. So today I'll talk about overthinking. This is an issue which I've been facing for a while, and I've tried to overcome it, and I think I've succeeded in through various ways. And I think this issue is faced by a majority of the world. Most of the humans in this world are facing this issue. So to curb this overthinking, you need to recognize the signs and symptoms of overthinking in your own life. So if you talk to yourself in the mirror a lot, if you or maybe you have been using those stress balls to hold on to them, or those fidget spinners. I always found them stupid, but I've seen people just using these products to just overcome their stress, which doesn't work at all. I mean, how can that a toy change your own thoughts and change your reality? It won't. So simply first understand the symptoms and understand the problems in your life, and then change all those negative thoughts in your life. And how can you do that? I mean, obviously, we all have those subconscious thoughts in our mind, which can be anything. I mean, those passing thoughts. For example, I can't do this, or I'm not made for this, and maybe I'm not that good. All these things. Change all those negative thoughts, because these thoughts are the reason that you aren't able to reach your maximum potential. So if something is curbing you to be at your best, why would you even think about it? Why do you even give that thing even like a second to just be in your mind? Change your mind, talk to your mind, and just make sure that your mind believes that you can do anything in life. So suddenly your life will change. I have seen that in many people. I have read about so many cases that has told me that this thing works out, and this has worked out to many people. And even in many ways, in some ways it has worked out for me too. So I think it will also work out for you, all of you. So recognize the symptoms of overthinking. It can be various and different from everyone. I mean, it varies case to case, but again, the signs somewhere down the line is going to be the same. Talking to yourself, not being able to open up about how you feel like, and just wasting more time thinking and rethinking, and not doing, like, not creating any product, or not just, or any goal, not fulfilling your goal. So that is the sign of overthinking, because people who tend to think a lot don't end up not giving enough, end up not creating any value, because again, they've wasted so much time overthinking, and that's going to even affect you in your work life, and also your work life, and also your but I mean that will impact you in everything what you do in this world. So first of all, change the way you talk to yourself. Rewire your own brain. I mean, instead of all these negative thoughts, you should having those positive thoughts. Even though if you don't have it, just start talking to yourself that yes, I can do it. Yes, I'll be on time. Yes, I'll achieve it. Yes, even though I'm not passionate about it, but I need to work on it, and I have to do it. So eventually, I'll do it in the best possible way. All of these things will help you to achieve your maximum potential. I've gone through so many books. I've read about so many big leaders of this world. All of them have said that even before achieving those things, they knew that they'll be the best, right? I mean, just like me. So they knew that they'll be the best because again, they had that belief in them. So even if you start thinking about that, even before achieving those great, I would say, milestones, if you have that belief that yes, I'll do it, you will eventually make it. Right? So even Pakistan's great prime minister, I mean, great for some people, great with inverted commas, Imran Khan has said that he knew that he'll make it to the Pakistani cricket team even before doing it, even before making it, and he knew that he'll do these, he'll reach these milestones even before starting. So which show and it was just a matter of time to when to do it. So again, have these positive thoughts in your mind, and eventually you will automatically start working towards these things, and this whole world is gonna help you in many ways just to achieve those goals. It works, honestly. I mean, it sounds corny, but seen many people, we're walking in this path and actually succeeding in their goals. So again, change the way you think, and secondly, don't waste more time on thinking rather than just start doing it. Just start with anything. If you have any goals and if you have made plans about your life, just start with it. Don't think about it a lot. I'm not saying to not think about it, but don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze these things. Just make them simple, and just give yourself a time limit. If you haven't achieved this in the certain limit, then just do it, because anyways you wasted so much time. Treat it like a diagram. I mean, input, processing, and output. If you waste so much time in the input, okay, fine, you've done the input part, but in the processing part, you've wasted so much time. and then in the end the net impact is zero because you didn't have time to create, like, release an output. So what have you done in the end? Nothing. Your net impact is zero. So why waste so much of time just thinking about, thinking about and overthinking about all these issues and not reaching your maximum potential? Because instead of overanalyzing, if you just start with those things, right, even though you fail, you'll learn from experience. You learn from, yeah, you won't start from zero because obviously you've done those things before and you've failed, okay, miserably. But again, you'll learn from them, and then you'll be in a better position than the people who haven't even started. So anyways, I mean, overthinking doesn't help at all. I mean, if you start even before, not giving so much of thought to it, it's gonna be fine, because in the end, even if you fail, I mean, you have time to, you have time to reanalyze what you've done and correct those things, and again win in the end then. So I don't see any point of overthinking that, because in the end it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't help in any ways. So that's my advice to all of you, and even to myself. I mean, even I need these advices. So just start with the goals, and start doing what you want to, and just again set yourself a time limit, and then start with it. And so if you want to take my advice, take it. Anyways, I don't care, because in the end it's not affecting me in any way. So I'm just saying it because I just wanted to create some value in your life. Thank you so much.